So, according to Dolores Cannon, if you guys don't know who she is, check her out on YouTube or her book. She talks about all the stuff I talk about pretty much. So, she is a hypnotist, or was a hypnotist. She passed away. And she would put people under hypnosis and ask all these questions because she could connect them to like the astral world pretty much. So, she asked, what happens when you die? So apparently there's 3 levels of the astral. There is no hell, which I've never believed there was a hell. Earth is essentially hell because it's the only place that we can feel hurt and pain and we hurt each other. It's really like the worst place that we treat people. So this is hell. So the first level of the astral is like the people that die that were not good people, like the murderers, serial killers, the, our apists, they come back and they just kind of stay on Earth as ghosts because they don't know that they can go above because their vibrations were so low. They kind of just come back and are like kind of just chilling and hanging around and trying to find a body to go back into because they didn't know they could ascend anymore. So they kind of just float around the Earth. Then there's a second level of the astral, which is when you go to what you would consider your heaven, because your heaven is what you created. And you would go and it would be your soul and you would review your life. So there's nobody reviewing your life. There's no judgment day. Judgment day is when you look back on your life and you review everything that you did, and you get to see things from the other person's perspective of the people that you hurt, so you could understand how they felt in that moment, because in that moment, you probably didn't know how much you were hurting that person. So you go through that and you judge yourself and think, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this better. I should have done that better. And we do have soul contracts with people. So if we say, oh man, we didn't do a very good job this time or that time. Okay, let's go back. And like this time you can be the mom and I'll be the child because, I was the mom in the last life and you were the child. Let's switch roles. And then that way we can experience it, because you have to essentially experience like everything before you can ascend. And then the third level is the schools, and there's like, it's like the heaven of knowledge pretty much. And so there it's like the schools where you learn everything of every life kind of thing, and there's like libraries and you just keep getting wisdom and knowledge. Now, why can't you just stay in that astral and never have to come here? Because we have to experience everything. So that astral is like the textbook version, but then you need the hands-on version. So you eventually, everybody has to come to Earth School. Everybody has to experience this because we must have firsthand experience to know what it feels like to live here. It kind of sucks, but we all agree to it. So when you die, you have planned your death. Your soul planned how you were going to die before you die. So when humans are grieving the loss of someone, the soul is very happy to have left because they decided when they were going to go. So there's really no need to be sad because they are way better off than we are.